Hi, my name is Mia. I'm going to be going over Zoe and her younger brother's case. So, this family consists of Zoe, who is a school age daughter of two caregivers, and then her younger brother. They live in a home and were called to the attention of Child Protective Family Services, likely to reports of abuse. Physically evident when Zoe came to school with bruises and cuts on her face. So, based on the evidence provided, Zoe and her brother have both experienced some form of abuse and neglect in their home. Zoe has suffered psychological abuse, including exposure to physical parent conflict, as well as physical abuse, such as being picked up, thrown, hit in the face, and physically restrained by her what seems to be father figure. She's also been neglected as she was expected to and felt very responsible for her younger brother by taking care of him through his feeding and clothing him. And in this regard, the brother has also obviously experienced some neglect as for the failure for his caregivers to meet his basic needs, such as clothes. So there are several behavioral and physical indicators to support the presence of abuse and neglect. Zoe demonstrates withdrawal at school, behavioral outbursts in the home and in the homes of her foster parents, physical bruising and cuts on her face, and a lack of appetite in her second home. She also experiences intense emotional distress when her brother is separated from her. And her brother is seen to have indicators of abuse and neglect when the only person who can comfort him is his sister, and his mother cannot. Individually, Zoe does demonstrate some protective capabilities as she's able to care for herself and also care for another. So this gives her the potential to implement a safety plan. For the brother, he demonstrates more risk factors just due to his age and him being more of an infant. And some community risks include lack of supporting democracy at school at home, and some interpersonal risks include trust issues that Zoe seems to demonstrate between her peers and adults in her life. His younger brother is particularly vulnerable just due to his age again, which increases his dependence on adult caregivers. And Zoe demonstrates some vulnerabilities as she can have outbursts and she is very sensitive. And she's seen participating in some destructive behaviors, especially in the foster homes, ripping up the book, throwing the record player, and giving that dress incident be a bit of a trigger. And she's also passive and withdrawn in school. And her previous experiences with the foster care have further heightened her vulnerability to being placed in future homes. So the mother might have the physical ability to care for the children and may or may not have the intellectual ability to care for the children. It seems that she lacks a lot of assertiveness, responsiveness, and awareness of the physical threats to her children, just due to the environments that she placed them in when they were living in the home with her. The father looks like it alluded to him being currently incarcerated, so obviously not being able to provide any protective factors in that case. Both parents have suspected histories of substance abuse just based off of what was shown in the video, and there's also some evidence of partner and family assault. Zoe exhibits multiple signs of trauma, including feelings of isolation, distress over separation from her brother, environmental triggers linked to PTSD, withdrawal at school, and other behavioral problems in the home, which indicate her need to see a mental health professional, and also remain with her current foster parents to ensure safety and maybe potential reunification with her brother. Thank you.